Ruth Bell Graham was born on June 10, 1920, in a time when the world was vastly different from today. Her birth marked the beginning of a remarkable journey that would span continents and cultures. She was born in Xinjiang, Jiangsu, China, a place rich in history and tradition. The streets of Xinjiang were bustling with life, filled with the sights and sounds of early 20th century China. Her parents were medical missionaries, dedicated to providing healthcare and spreading their faith. They were part of a larger community of missionaries who had come to China with a sense of purpose and mission. They worked at the Presbyterian Hospital, a place that became a beacon of hope and healing for many. The hospital was not just a place of work, but a symbol of their commitment to serving others. Ruth was the middle child in a family of 5 children. She had 2 sisters with whom she shared a close bond. Their childhood was filled with shared experiences and adventures. She also had 2 brothers, and together, the siblings formed a tight-knit family unit. They supported each other and created lasting memories. Ruth's early life was happy and filled with joy. The children often played together, their laughter echoing through the halls of their home. It was filled with love, laughter, and adventure. Family gatherings were frequent, and each one was an opportunity to create new memories and strengthen their bonds. Ruth lived in China for 17 years, a significant period that shaped her worldview and character. The experiences she had during these formative years stayed with her throughout her life. She loved exploring the country, immersing herself in the natural beauty and cultural richness of China. These explorations were a source of endless fascination and learning for her. She learned to speak Chinese fluently and developed a deep appreciation for the culture. Ruth's love for China and its people was evident in everything she did, and it remained a significant part of her identity. At 17, Ruth left China. She had spent her childhood in the bustling streets of Xinjiang, where her parents were missionaries. The decision to leave was not easy, but it was necessary for her education and future. With a heavy heart, she bid farewell to her family and friends, embarking on a journey that would shape her destiny. She went to school in Korea. The school was nestled in the serene countryside, surrounded by lush greenery and mountains. It was a stark contrast to the busy life she had known in China. Here, she found solace and a sense of belonging among her peers. She attended a boarding school. The dormitories were simple but comfortable, and the students formed a close-knit community. They shared meals, studied together, and supported each other through the challenges of academic life. It was called Pyongyang Foreign School. The school was known for its rigorous curriculum and dedicated teachers. Ruth excelled in her studies, driven by a desire to make her parents proud and to serve a higher purpose. After graduating, Ruth moved to the United States. The journey across the ocean was long and arduous, but Ruth was filled with hope and excitement for the opportunities that awaited her in the new world. She went to Wheaton College in Illinois. The campus was beautiful, with its historic buildings and sprawling lawns. It was a place where Ruth could pursue her academic dreams and grow as an individual. She studied to be a teacher. Ruth was passionate about education and believed in its power to transform lives. She dedicated herself to her studies, determined to make a difference in the world. Ruth was a good student. She was diligent, hardworking, and always eager to learn. Her professors admired her dedication, and her classmates looked up to her as a role model. She was also a devout Christian. Her faith was the cornerstone of her life, guiding her decisions and giving her strength in times of difficulty. She spent hours in prayer and reflection, seeking to deepen her relationship with God. At Wheaton, Ruth met Billy Graham. He was a charismatic young man with a passion for ministry. Their shared faith and values drew them together, and they quickly became close friends. He was also a student. Billy was studying to be a minister, and he was deeply committed to his calling. He and Ruth spent many hours discussing their dreams and aspirations, finding inspiration in each other's company. He was studying to be a minister. They fell in love. Their relationship blossomed, built on a foundation of mutual respect and shared goals. They knew that together, they could achieve great things. They decided to get married. Their union was a testament to their love and commitment to each other and to their faith. It was the beginning of a lifelong partnership that would touch the lives of millions. Ruth and Billy were married in August 1943. They started their life together. It was the beginning of an incredible journey. Ruth was a supportive wife. She was Billy's confidant. She was his advisor. She helped Billy with his ministry. She was always there for him. Ruth played a vital role in Billy Graham's ministry. She was a constant source of strength and encouragement, She managed their home and raised their 5 children. Ruth was also instrumental in establishing the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. She was a gifted writer and speaker, using her talents to share the gospel. Ruth Graham was a woman of many talents. She was a loving mother and a wise counselor. Additionally, she was a gifted writer and poet, having written several books that inspired millions. Ruth was a strong advocate for women in ministry, believing that women had a vital role to play in the church. Ruth Bell Graham passed away on June 14, 2007. She left behind a legacy that continues to resonate with people around the world. Her life was a testament to her unwavering faith and dedication to her family and community. She was 87 years old. Throughout her life, she was known for her warmth, kindness, and generosity. Her family and friends remember her as a pillar of strength and a source of endless inspiration. She lived a long and fruitful life, touching the lives of millions around the world. Ruth's public speaking engagements and personal interactions left a lasting impact on everyone she met. Her words were filled with wisdom and compassion. Ruth was a woman of deep faith, a loving wife and mother, and a gifted writer and speaker. Her writings continue to inspire and guide those who seek comfort and understanding. She stood by her husband, Billy Graham, supporting his ministry, while also carving out her own path. She was a true example of Christian love and service, and her legacy continues to inspire people today. Ruth Bell Graham's life was a beacon of hope and love, reminding us all of the power of faith and the importance of living a life dedicated to helping others.